That was a good version of a frog. He almost performed a 90. A 90 is a breakdancing skill in which you essentially spin on your hand, one hand, in a handstand.
Thank you so much. Up next, heat number 7, single rope freestyle. Stage 1 paint for Diamond Road Skippers Amanda.
Next up, we have Amanda from Bainbridge Island Road Skippers.
Judges ready, jumpers ready, set.
Starting off strong with a good multiple under sequence. She increased her difficulty from triple unders up to quads and rotating. That was a very good rope release. She released it, had her hand under her leg, and caught it back with her hand under her leg. She had a very, very good presentable routine. Have a update for the male freestyle. The new leader is Eric from Indy Air Bears, and still holding strong in the female division from the Greenbelt City Stars, Kalila. Up next, we have Alex from the Hurricane Jumpers.
Here we go.
They're actually from Miami.
Judges ready, jumpers ready, set.
Starting off with a little bit of rope manipulation into power, multiple unders. That was an impressive rope release. He kept it going in a multiple under-esque type skill. Now, many of the routines that we've seen today, they all have music for freestyle, but not too many of them have actually choreographed their routine to the music. It's more like background. So in presentation and entertainment value, it won't get very high. Well, that was impressive. I'd like to see him try that again. Good ending there. We have an update now for the male single rope freestyle again. Jacob from Heart and Soul is now in the lead with a 6.67, but not by much. The Indy Air Bears Eric has a 6.63, so 4/100ths of a point difference.
Here we go.
Up next we have Sandy from the Hamilton Hoppers.
Judges ready, jumpers ready, set.
Yesterday, Sandy got a 6.37 in her single rope freestyle. That awarded her second place. Many of these routines would be scoring much higher if they were able to clean them up and have fewer mistakes. That increases difficulty, that increases density, that increases presentation, that increases power. Everything goes up. That was a one-handed push-up that she just performed. And she finishes right on time. There was no time violation there. Time violation would be considered if the rope was still moving or if she was still performing a skill when the final beep ended after the 75 seconds were up, but she did end right beforehand, so everything is good there. Next up, we have Kevin from the Comet Skippers. He got first place in his freestyle in the preliminaries in the 16 and younger division with a 6.77. He has no mistakes. I'm sure he'll score much higher. Good rope release. 2 of them in a row. Very good. He has good presentation right now. Keeping it clean. That was a very good one-handed frog with a high hand, showing that he's not scared. He's very confident in that skill. Good leg grab rope release into a slam dunk, and he's done. No mistakes. That's a very, very good routine. You can tell he's happy. He did very well. Good job, Kevin. From his routine yesterday with a 6.77, if he did the exact same he did yesterday, he would be in first place today. So once the judges tabulate their scores, we'll know if he's in the lead, because the current lead now is 6.67 with from Heart and Soul Jacob. Up now we have Lily from the Coronado Speed Spinners. That was a very impressive aerial there. Rotating the rope underneath her twice. Not around her. She used more like a helicopter motion with her rope. And she finishes around the 60-second mark.
Very nice, very nice. Please do not miss out on a memorable opportunity.
Next up, we have Chad from Essex Energy. If anybody's interested in helping out any jump rope organization or team around who's unable to provide ropes for themselves, you can donate either financially or by giving gently used ropes or new ropes to the One World One Rope Foundation. You can go to their website at oneworldonerope.org. to find out all information and updates and what they're doing around the world to spread the world of jump rope. Starting off with multiple unders, triples. It ended up with some double unders there. Backward stance step. There's a slight bobble. His presentation would be a little low on that particular skill because he landed on his knees. Didn't make it look very effortless. However, this routine has lots of potential. A scoring update. Common skippers Kevin Morrissey, who we just saw right before, is now in the lead with his routine with no mistakes. He has a 7.19, which is 0.5 higher than what he scored in the preliminary event. In the single rope freestyle for females, in first place, Kalila is still holding very strong. Greenbelt City Stars. Right now we have Indy Air Bears, Elise. Starting off with her multiple under sequence, lots of crossing, lots of rotation and movement. This is a very high advanced low masters. Oh wow, that was a really impressive trick. It was a multiple under, rotating, and she rope releasing. She caught the rope behind her back while still completing that triple under. Very close in getting that backwards frog. The trick is also called a Sunny D. Wow, she has lots of control over her rope and rope manipulation. When she releases that, she knows where to catch it every time. And they're quick. Oh wow, double under caboose. That's a very, very good routine. Couple of flubs, but not too detrimental to her score, I think. We'll see what happens. So Elise, in the preliminary days, she scored a 6.6 in her division in the female 17 and 18, and that awarded her first. Let's see if that'll be enough today to beat. Up next we have Joshua from Heart and Soul. With a round-off Arabian. Straight into quadruple multiple unders and into his power. Did a black moon. Round off back tuck, crisscross, but didn't quite land that. Had a mistake on the landing. He has lots of acrobatic skills in his routine. Had a couple mistakes, not sure if that's going to get him first place, but it is a very good routine. If that routine was clean, he would definitely have a very high density, very high difficulty score. And the day before, in his single rope freestyle, he did win with a 6.83. He did have mistakes then as well, so his difficulty really can bring his score up. So depending how the judges saw that routine, we could see a new winner.
Freestyle judges ready, jumpers ready, set.
Right now we have Megan from Skip Stations. Megan's competing in 5 events today. I'm sorry. Ten events today.
Thank you so much. You won station number 2 from the Indy Air Bears Andre.
Up next, we have Dante from Indy Air Bears. Dante started off with a quad back tuck. He got 3rd place in the preliminary event with a score of 5.66. He did have lots of mistakes yesterday. And there we have one now. He does have high difficulty. But with these mistakes, it really brings your score down a lot. We got a sunny D, but it was a bobble in that. Had an intermediate rope manipulation sequence there. Quite a few mistakes.
All right, fantabulous. Thank you so very much.
We have a new leader in the single rope freestyle male division. Joshua with Heart and Soul with a 7.33. His difficulty definitely brought his score all the way up, even though he did have, I think, 2 or 3 mistakes. So it's important to remember that not only a clean routine is not going to guarantee you a victory, it does need to be difficult. Up next, we have Kaylee from Heart and Soul. Starts off with a round-off back tuck into a clean sunny D and bits to backwards multiple unders. Kaylee's presentation skills are very high. Her posture is straight up and down, always communicating to the judges with her facial expressions and body language. Kaylee is known for her split combinations, and this rope manipulation is fantastic. When Kaylee performed yesterday at the preliminary event. Wow, that was a very good spin, holding her legs completely straight up. Very respectable routine there. Her freestyle awarded her first yesterday with a 7.64. She did have fewer mistakes today, so we can expect her score to be higher and allow her to go into first place. This is our last heat of single rope freestyle. We have Sam from the Skipsations. Sam performed yesterday his routine, and he did quite well. He got first with a 7.08 in his division. So if he doesn't have any mistakes today, he does have a difficult routine. He's very dense, lots of different skills and variety. Yesterday, mistakes really hurt him. We have one there. They'll have a very good presentation score. Entertainment value, maybe not so much, but presentation is very good. He's performing all of his skills that he makes him look easy. And you can tell he is enjoying what he's doing.